So yesterday I made a short video talking about the state of this country and how certain political factions take shit way too fucking far. Well, today I wanted to go a little bit deeper into what I was talking about and what I actually mean, and how we can actually take steps in order to fix this country. Because talking about shit without actually offering real solutions is about as useful as a fucking libertarian. Now let me make something abundantly clear right off the bat. When I say that both sides have their problems, I'm not saying that to be a fucking bullshitting contrarian. I'm saying it because there is real danger and real complacency happening at the same time. When it comes to the far right, we know what the fucking problem is. Dangerous rhetoric, espousing bigoted ideas, racism. This shit is not a fucking difference in opinion. This is an active threat against people like me. I'm a black man in the United States. I see how this rhetoric can turn into a fucking disgusting reality that harms minorities and marginalized groups so fucking fast. Because it happened to the Asians during COVID. It happened to the Muslims and brown people during 9/11. And now it's happening to Latinos and Hispanics with Trump's build the wall rhetoric. And they've always been making the attempt to try and find a way to demonize trans people. A fucking trans person breathes next to a mass shooter, and they're gonna try and say that that motherfucker had something to do with it. But on the liberal side, my problem is with the complacency. Too many people on the fucking left wants to appease racists. They want to work across the aisle and fucking bend over backwards to hear out racists. Meanwhile, marginalized groups and people of color are being laid on the fucking barbed wire as fucking lambs to the slaughter, being laid at the mercy of all these conservative pundits who either see us as fucking criminals, mentally deranged, or a disease that's poisoning their fucking country. Congratulations, you got the Republicans to agree to a $2 increase in fucking cancer research funding, but to get that increase, you signed a bill that made it so that trans people can get beat in the streets and rapists and child molesters can walk away free. You didn't fucking win anything, you stupid cunt. I'm a far leftist. I disavow fascism in any form. But my biggest problem when it comes to any fucking political faction is complacency. If you're on the right and you say some shit like, oh, I'm not a racist, I'm not a fascist, I'm not a bigot, that's cool to say, but you're still sitting at the fucking table with racists and fascists. That's like being a consistent daily patron of a bar that everyone in the community knows serves rapists and pedophiles. But most of the time, they serve people that play Uno on the weekends. I walk in that bar, I don't know any of you. I'm not gonna assume you're the one that plays Uno because you chose to sit down with those people and you're comfortable with them being in your fucking vicinity. So, what's the solution? Okay, here's my plan. Step 1, collectivize. Stop living on the internet 24/7 and start organizing with your communities. Community-run gardens, food pantries, tutoring programs, neighborhood watches. Build networks within your own community where people know each other and trust each other and knows that each one of you will have each other's backs. And let's not forget defense. We need marginalized group-run defense forces like the Black Panther Party, but are there to protect everyone and the marginalized groups of those communities. Because history has already shown us when the government doesn't protect us, we have to protect ourselves. And this is not be espousing becoming the aggressors. This is about defense. Protecting our people, protecting our kids, protecting our neighborhoods. You're not looking for the smoke, but if a fire comes to you trying to burn shit down, you got an extinguisher, if you know what I mean. Step 2, secure the right to due process. When I say change the system, I don't mean change the system as a whole by tearing it down in a war and blaze of chaos. I mean reform it so that due process is the center of everything. Whether you're a citizen or not, whether you're rich or poor, due process should always be the first thing that applies in any situation in regards to our judicial system. Not only because it makes the system fair, but because any slack you leave in the system will turn that pendulum into a wrecking ball that the opposition will use as a weapon to destroy anyone that dissents with their ideas. Treat everyone fairly because there are certain humans that want to push their own agendas. And on the topic of legislation and gun control, make it fucking reasonable. I'm personally of the opinion that you shouldn't track what kind of weapon somebody is able to have. Don't make it as fucking restrictive as fucking New York City where you gotta fucking take a picture of your goddamn asshole every 20 seconds so you want to even look at a piece of fucking ammunition. But don't make it so fucking easy as walking into a Walmart and picking up a goddamn AK and walking out with it the same fucking day. Make it as hard as getting your fucking license. And even that should be fucking harder. Because more people kill people with a fucking car than anything else. And 90% of motherfuckers don't need to be driving anyway because they drive like they suck something in order to get that fucking license. But that's besides the point. Make it so that you know the fucking core pillars of firearm safety before you're able to even be issued a gun license. And when it it comes to fucking mental health evaluations before you even issued a firearm, that's where we get into gray areas and slippery slopes, because we don't even know the fucking ideals and beliefs of the person that's actually initiating that fucking test to begin with. Humans are flawed, and we just need to base all of our fucking approvals and denials on the metrics that we currently have, while also making sure that we have fucking privacy be the forefront of our mindsets whenever we're enacting any kind of policies or laws. Accountability should be the forefront, which actually brings us into step 3, accountability. Hold politicians accountable. They work for the people, not the fucking corporations. We need to put pressure on these motherfuckers to close any kind of back door that they have in order to receive money from these fucking corporations so they can fuck us on the back end. Hold corporations accountable. If there's any fucking corporation that you get wind of that's fucking anti-fucking union, don't buy shit from them. Do you know how long it's been since I had any Starbucks? I'm a New Yorker, so I don't drink their fucking bullshit anyway, but that's besides the point. Also, this is a fucking one that I don't see people talking about way enough. Hold celebrities and fucking political influencers accountable too. Stop sending hundreds of millions of dollars to kids overseas when people are starving in your own fucking cities. Like, that makes no fucking sense. You're paying for your neighbor's groceries while your kids don't eat in their own fucking house. What is wrong with you? Also, that includes fucking me too. Keep me fucking accountable with that shit too. When I start monetizing my own content, keep me accountable to that shit. Like I said in my previous video, I want to be able to help the communities that fucking supported me when I needed you guys the most. I'm going to be building food pantries. I'm going to make sure that I actually reinvest in affordable housing, making sure that the fucking country is actually affordable to people. These fucking celebrities and these goddamn content creators and people who have millions and millions of dollars could be doing this shit in the states that they're from, but they don't. For what reason? I don't fucking know. My throat's dry as shit. I need to drink some coffee. It's fucking 8 in the morning and I'm yelling like fucking crazy. God damn it, I need a fucking cough drop. TLDR, the world is about balance. Hold people accountable. Don't fucking stand for racist bullshit. Make sure that you hold everybody accountable, and every fucking law needs to be equally applied to everybody. We're in this together. And hopefully with support, understanding, and fucking guidance, we can win this fight, because it's the normal people versus the crazies. It's not left versus right. It's not fucking up versus down, gay versus straight. It's fucking normal people versus crazy, stupid people. And I know we can win. Anyway, stay saucy, guys. If there's anything that I fucking missed, write it down in the comments below. This is a fucking yapping video, but I want these to be a conversation. Let's talk about this shit. Let's keep the line of dialogue open, you know? Anyway, love you guys. Stay saucy. My fucking throat hurts.